In the ancient Jewish context, worship was reserved for God alone. Throughout the Old Testament, God repeatedly warns Israel not to worship angels, idols, or even faithful prophets. For any human to accept worship would have been blasphemous, unless that human was God himself. That's what makes Jesus' actions all the more striking. After Jesus calmed the storm in Matthew chapter 14, verse 33, his disciples worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Not only does Jesus not correct them, he receives it. This is a powerful theological moment. Seasoned Jews, steeped in monotheism, worshipping a man who claims divine authority. After healing a man born blind in John chapter 9, Jesus seeks him out. When the man realizes who Jesus truly is, he says, "Lord, I believe," and worships him. Again, Jesus accepts this worship without hesitation. He doesn't deflect or redirect the glory to God the Father like prophets always did. He receives it. Even after his resurrection in Matthew chapter 28 verse 17, it says, "When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted." That tension captures the profound reality. These Jewish followers were grappling with something unimaginable. The same Jesus they had walked with, eaten with, and learned from was now revealed as God in the flesh, and they worshipped accordingly. By contrast, in Acts chapter 14, Paul and Barnabas are mistaken for gods after a miracle. When the people try to worship them, Paul tears his garments and shouts, "We are also men of like nature with you." Likewise, in Revelation chapter 22, verses 8 to 9, when John falls at an angel's feet to worship, the angel says, "Do not do that. I am a fellow servant. Worship God." The pattern is clear. No one but God accepts worship, except Jesus. In the Gospels, we find multiple instances of people falling at Jesus' feet in reverence. The leper in Matthew chapter 8 verse 2, "Lord, if you will, you can make me clean." The ruler in Matthew chapter 9 verse 18, whose daughter had died. The Canaanite woman in Matthew chapter 15 verse 25, pleading for her daughter's healing. In each case, Jesus allows and responds to their posture of worship. He not only accepts it, he answers with compassion and power, affirming their faith. Jesus' language also affirms his divine position. In John chapter 5 verses 22 to 23, he says, "The Father judges no one, but has given all judgment to the Son, that all may honor the Son, just as they honor the Father." Then he adds, "Whoever does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him." No prophet had ever demanded the same level of honor as God, but Jesus does. In the final vision of Revelation chapter 5, Jesus, depicted as the Lamb, is worshipped by heaven itself. To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be blessing and honor and glory and might forever and ever. This is eternal worship, directed to both the Father and the Son, equally and simultaneously. The conclusion is inescapable. Jesus didn't just do divine things, he received what belongs to God alone, worship. For a first-century Jew to worship Jesus meant they had encountered something radically real, not myth, not metaphor, but Messiah and God.